Hello, everyone, and welcome. As most of you may know, the new iPhone 6s came out this weekend. And if you don't know, well, I'm sorry. You should read the news more often because this is something you definitely shouldn't miss. I don't usually do videos on iPhones because I don't usually get too excited about them. You know, I don't think they're really innovative, and I'm a person that's looking for innovation in a phone. And the iPhones just don't usually do that for me. They're not very innovative. Uh, at least innovative enough for me to go out and get one. But I'm that type of person that loves technology. I'm always researching the new technology that's coming out, like groundbreaking technology, and I love innovation. Like I gotta have the innovation if I'm gonna go out and buy something new, especially like an iPhone. When I'm spending six to $700 on it, I gotta have that innovation. To think that like yeah, this is really cool. People are gonna be jealous of me. This is really cool. This is something I gotta have. And starting with the first iPhone when it came out, obviously was super innovative. No one had ever seen something like that. But then, with the second iPhone, I wasn't too impressed. To me, it was just the same phone, just a different name. And then the iPhone 2 through the iPhone 4C, I thought the same thing. I wasn't too impressed with it. It wasn't that innovative. And it just didn't do for me. I wasn't convinced enough to go out and get it that they were worth, the $400 or $500 back then. But when the iPhone 5 came out, not this last year or not this year, but last year, it really caught my attention. And my buddy has one, and I played around with it a little bit, and it was cool. And it made me think about going out and getting one at the time because I was about ready to upgrade my phone, and I was like, maybe I'll switch over to the iPhone 5 and give it a chance because I had an iPod Touch and I loved it at the time because that's the only like touch screen thing I had, and that's the only thing I had that had like apps. But then, I'm a Galaxy person. I use the Galaxy S6 right now, and I've always gone with the Galaxy because to me it was really innovative, and they're always innovative. Yeah, they come out with some things that are, kind of pointless that you don't use a whole lot, but some of the things they do come out with are pretty innovative, and I love that. And it seems to me like every time they come out with a new phone, it's pretty innovative. Whereas the iPhone, to me, in my opinion, when they come out with a new phone, it's not that innovative. They don't come out with anything groundbreaking. But on the iPhone 5, they came out with the touch sensor. Maybe it was the iPhone 5S. They came out with the touch sensor, and that to me was really cool because I had one on my laptop and I used it all the time, and I thought that'd be really cool to have on your phone. And that's what made me want or start thinking about Apple as a real consideration for a new phone. But to me, I thought about it. The more I thought about it, that just wasn't enough for me to go out and get a new phone. So I ended up going with the iPhone, I ended up going with the Samsung Galaxy S5 at the time, I believe. And then the iPhone 6 came out, earlier this year, and it was really cool. But to me, it was kind of the same thing as the iPhone 5, and there was nothing like groundbreaking on it that made me want to go out and get it. So I ended up going in May. I ended up going with the Galaxy S6. I love it. I love the Galaxy S6. It's pretty innovative. Not a whole lot changed from the Galaxy S5 to that Galaxy S6, and so that kind of made me sad. It wasn't too innovative, like a big change in innovation. And then with the iPhone 6s coming out this last weekend, there's been a lot of hype behind it. That's the best phone ever. I think the catchphrase is something like, not like one thing's changed or something along the lines where, not just one thing has changed, everything has changed or something like that. And I agree with that statement. Their catchphrase for the phone because I do agree. I do agree with their catchphrase. Not only one thing has changed, everything has changed, or something like that along the lines. I'm not sure what their catchphrase is, but the only thing to me that makes me want to go out and get it, which is a huge thing, and like it, to me it catches my eyes, very innovative, is the 3D touch. And if you don't know what that is, basically in simple terms, the harder you press the screen, like it reads how hard you press the screen actually. So if you press it really hard, you're going to get different options, and then if you press it lighter, you'll get a different set of options. So and it's not just like one app or anything. You can do that a lot on a lot of the different functions of the phone. You can do it on the camera, you can do it in your pictures, you can do it on your text messages, you can do it on your phone, like the phone when you're calling someone. You can do it on contacts. You can do it on your email. So to me, that's really cool. That's the type of innovation that catches my eye. That's the type of innovation that makes me want to go out and buy it. And I don't know why Apple doesn't come out with innovation like that more often, because if they did, I'd be an iPhone person for life. But they don't. To me, a couple times the phone has been pretty much identical, and they just basically changed the name. But that's the type of innovation I look for, and that's the type of innovation that the iPhone came out with, and that caught my eye, and that makes me want to go out and buy one right now. If you've looked into the iPhone 6s, the new one, and tell me what you think about it in the comments below. And if you haven't checked out the iPhone 6s, go check it out. Come back, let me know what you think. Let's get a discussion going. What do you like about the new iPhone 6s? What don't you like about it? And as always, like it, share it, and please subscribe. Thank you.